Yeah, we started racing here 2012. Pretty much raced here until 2017 when we moved to Omaha. Kind of took a little sabbatical because we didn't have a garage down there to work out of. So, yeah, I just got a car back together this spring and really haven't raced. We went to Harlan one night, it got rained out. We went to a test and tune and luckily found some things that were wrong with the car when we were there, so it didn't happen on the track. So that's about it. We've been waiting to get back here. So my brother kind of helped me get into it. He started racing the sport mod in 2012 with me. He raced for 2 years, raced a sport mod for a year, raced a modified for another year. That's really how we got into it. Used to watch it races as a little kid all the time in Alta. Moved up here, I took one of his old cars and started racing that, and been dumping money into it ever since. So the racing, the camaraderie of everything, it's a good hobby to do, other than that it's expensive. Just being able to see friends all the time, every weekend, and go out doing that. As far as this track goes, I like the clay. It usually runs a little bit slicker. We'll see how that works out since I haven't been in a car for a while, but I don't know, I've always liked the track up here. It's really racy. It's just a fun track to race on. So I think we won the last year. Let's see, 2016, the last year we were racing up here. I think we won 3 times at this track here, but not a whole lot of wins to my record. I'm not Clayton Christensen by any means. So got into the sport mod, and I've hot lapped a few other guys' cars in some different classes and stuff, but always like the modified things, so that's kind of what I've stuck with. It's more in my budget in the sport mod than the A mods, so it's kind of what I've done. It was my rugby number, so just went from sports, and I blew my knee out in 2012, so I couldn't finish playing that rest of that rugby season, so I just put that number on the car and ran with it. Ever since I moved, it's pretty much just been my wife. She always did the pictures for the fair down here for the whole time we were racing, I guess. So pretty much just her now, and the other guys that are willing to chip in to help me when I'm out here. So we raced all over. We raced Park Jefferson up in Sioux City, Raceway Park, Sioux City, Fairmont, Worthington, Alta, Algona, Britt, Mason City. Just anywhere we could get to and had the car ready to go for. So Eagle, I-80, Harlan's really not that far away from where we're at. It's probably an hour pull from the house, so we'll probably hit Harlan. These guys, that track have always been, the few times I've made it down there in the past, they've always been good guys to race with, so whatever the car's set up for. It doesn't really make a difference. I like racing anything. It's all, everybody's out there on the same track, so if it's slick, it's great. If it's not, it is what it is.
So it's whatever the car's set up for. So what do you do differently?
Just changing bar angles, things like that to get more, lateral traction or drive out of the car. You'd have a lot more side bite and drive in the car if the track's really slick. So if you miss those setups and you don't have it set up that way, you're not going to like a slick track. But yeah, we make adjustments to the modifieds and stuff are pretty easy to adjust on, between heat races, hot laps, all that stuff. So just kind of go out and get a baseline in the heat race and roll the dice and watch the track and see what it does, roll the dice and see where it gets you. So it's like anything else. I mean, it takes money to do. If you want to do it, you just got to put your mind to it and go out and find the sponsorship and find the crew to help you work on everything. And for the most part, any of these guys out here will help. I mean, it's a pretty good community of guys. Most time any of these guys will go out here and help you try to get faster and learn how to race. So, but that's fun. That's half the fun of doing it, is tinkering with it and trying to figure out how to change things to make you faster. So I just thank my wife though, since she's always out here helping me and taking pictures. So that and Ron and Clayton Christensen, they helped me out a lot getting going. They were 2 of the guys that helped me figure out how to get going. Drew a lot of pictures with me in crayons, so I understood how to do things. So they helped me out a lot. So